welcome to Mixed Media Friday. Well, today we're doing part 2 of our perpetual calendar, the KaiserCraft calendar. If you remember, in part 1 we have built the calendar, we have also made the tags, and now we're going to get to embellish the calendar. To start off with, I'm going to decorate the months tags, and it's these 6 green ones, minty green ones. And for the months, I'm going to use Tim Holtz Alpha Parts. They are plastic letters. They're self-adhesive and you can easily break them apart. I'm not going to glue them directly onto the tag for now because I do want to alter the color of these black letters. Black does not really match my theme. So I'm going to use antique bronze distress paints for that. And I'm going to lay out the months on my craft sheet, and I'm going to alter them, and I'm going to show you. I've already gone ahead and broke some of those letters apart. Now I love the way the fonts are designed. They're mix and match, which is kind of interesting. Let's zoom in. Now I'm going to take my distress paint. There's a little ball inside, so you need to hear it click when you shake the bottle. If you don't, just keep on shaking. It's because the ball is stuck at the bottom with the sediment. So I'm just going to give it a good shake. And do not press on the bottle when you use distress paint. You need to get it started on your mat like that, but don't press on the bottle. Press on the tip. And I'm just going to tap that over the letters. So these letters are plastic, but they take well to the distress paint, so no problem there. And you might even want to sand if you want a more distressed look. Also, I just wanted to show you that when you break off the letter, and if you have a little plasticky part sticking out, just take your tonic scissors, the ones by Tim Holtz, and just trim off the excess plastic. It's not really hard plastic. I'm going to do all the months and leave them to dry like that, and then I will be able to stick them onto the tag. So I'm going to do all the months and I'll be right back. While the letters are drying, I'm going to work on the numbers of the month, and I have 8 tags for the numbers, and you'll also note that the number 1 and the number 2 have to be repeated twice. So I've made myself a diagram, and I've made 2 batches of 8 squares, and I kind of played around and see how I would place them, because you don't want to put 2 and 2, one in the front and one in the back, because then when you do the number 22, you'll run into a problem. So according to my diagram, I have 3 blanks reverse sides. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. One is going to be left blank. I might put a little bit of decoration on it. And the other 2 blank ones I'm going to use to make the 25th of December, and for this I'm going to use different number stickers. So let me show you the stickers that I'm going to use for the numbers. For all of the numbers, I'm going to use the Print Shop. This is the Thickers Print Shop. It's craft letters with that nice diagonal print going across it, and all the numbers are repeated twice, so no problem there. And for the 25th of December, the special 25th, I'm going to use these journal glitter foam stickers. They're red, so I'm going to use a 2 and a 5. So I'm going to start by sticking my numbers down. I'm going to do the top part, which is this. So it's number 1 to 8. I am not measuring. I'm not big on measuring, so I'm kind of eyeballing it, which is fine by me. All right, so we've got 1 through 8. Now, I'm going to flip them as they are, because I know which one goes where when I look at my diagram. So in essence, the back of the 4 is going to be a 3. The back of the 8 is going to be a 9. So I've positioned my diagram according to what they should be in the back as well. So let's do this. Okay, so the back of the 1 and the 2 and the 3, these are my blank ones. I have a special one for the 25th right here. So I'm going to keep going with a 3 right here. I don't know why I've allowed, I don't need a second 3, I just realized. So top row is blank. How's that? All right, so I'm going to do 2 in the back of the number 5, according to my chart. 1 in the back of the 6. The 0 is in the back of the 7. And in the back of the 8 is the 9. There we go. Now, these two here, I'm going to put a glitter 2 and a glitter 5. Oh, these are foam. Okay, cool. So the 2 and the 5 are going to be, whoops, behind these. There's a scratch on this one, so I'm gonna put the 5 right here. It doesn't matter, because these are blank anyways. So there we go. 2 and 5. So this will be the 25th of December. So we have, the numbers are done, so let's test it out. If it is the 17th, if it's the 11th, that's fine. Let's see if it's the 22nd, we're good. If it is, I don't know, the 31st, we're good. Either way, we're all good. Okay, so that's it for the numbers. Right, so my letters are pretty much dry, so it's time to put the months on there. So I'm going to start with January. I'm going to start with the center letter of each of the months just because it's easier to line up. Now I'm not going to press too hard yet on the letters, just in case I make a mistake or the alignment is not as I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to see where I end up first. I'm playing with the call it kerning in graphics design, I guess. See, that's why I didn't want to press down on the letters, just because some letters are larger than others. Okay, so there's January. So I'm going to press down. They're not 100% dry, so I'm just going to take a clean rag, and if it does a little bit of texture, then that's even better. So there's January. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to put February actually on the reverse side. Okay, so I have 11 months out of the 12 put on the tag. So there's January and February in the back, March, April, May, June, and they're all different. This is what I like about it. July, August, September, October, November, and December. I'm gonna go with the gold letters. These are the gilded printed foil letter stickers. So I'm gonna grab the D, the E, and the C. Now before I glue these on, I want to make sure that my tag is large enough for this. So let me just put those over there. All right, so D, oops, T, E. I do want to leave a small space in between the letters. So, yeah, looks like it's going to fit. So let's go for it. So I'm going to put the E in the middle. And the way I've aligned the letters is, or the height of the letters is, I started from the hole. I did not start from the top, because when they're going to hang on the hooks, this part here kind of doesn't count anymore because there's something there. So I made it so that I have a space, I have kind of like an equal space between the hole in the letter and the bottom of the tag. Ooh, I like that. So we're done with the months. That's kind of cool. So let's put December right on there. Today we are where are my numbers? Let's do the 25th, just because I want to see what it looks like with the 2 and the 5. It's 2 and 5. Ooh, that's looking sharp. Look at this. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so now let's go ahead and decorate the actual calendar. I have a pack of cork pieces. Yeah, cork pieces, I guess, by Teresa Collins. I love the look of the cork with the color scheme that I have. I think it's just perfect. It's kind of like neutral. They're thin, so they're not going to add too much bulk to your scrapbooking pages if you decide to use that on your scrapbook or on a card, even in an art journal. That's kind of cool. Okay, I've lost my L here. All right. So a lot of those shapes have the negative and the positive, which is good, so you can use either or. Let's see. I love, 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 because we're doing a calendar, of course, I love this today frame. So let's see here. Oh, I like that. I think the frame pops a little more on that pattern paper. I do want to leave a slot so that the person can actually put a photo in there. Do I put this on foam adhesive? Why not? Let's do it. Now, of course, I'm not going to put any on top, haha, because then you can't slide the photo in. So let's remove all these. Ah. This is very flimsy, so I gotta aim properly. And I kind of want to have, well, I guess that's where it goes. Not too bad. I dropped it. All right, so now I'm going to cut around it. I'm just going to use my scissors. All right, so there's a sheet of these kind of like Navajo shapes, I guess. So I'm going to put some down here on the base, like this. The frame, I'm going to kind of do a little flag here on the side. And I like the idea of the heart with the arrow. So this would probably be glued kind of like to the side like so. But of course the red heart does not, or the heart, oops, I just lost all my little thingies. The heart does not stick out as enough for me. I'm going to use microfine glitter and 2-point tape. I'm going to use microfine glitter and 2-point tape. So of course I just wet that. Let me just dry this real quickly. Okay. So I'm going to unroll my 2-point tape. And just use a little corner here. Cut around it with my gunky scissors. Okay. By the way, if you don't know, this is the last video of the year, unfortunately. I'm taking a little break from videos and blogging. We're going to come back on January 5th, I think is, yeah, 6th, I guess, yeah. The next video will be up on January 6th. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of paper. I'm going to remove the sticky, or remove the protective sheet, I should say. And Grab some glitter. Oh, this is gonna be good. I get excited about glitter. I really do. Oh yeah. Whoops. It's already looking nice and it's not even burnished yet. I might just use the backing sheet just a little bit for the first pass at it. And I'm going to burnish with my fingers. Oh yeah. This is like almost identical to the letters that I put down for December 25th, which is awesome. Now this gift is as much for men as it is for a woman. The cool thing about this is that you can give it any theme that you want. You can use different papers. I think the papers that I've used are appropriate for both a woman and a man. Maybe just the embellishments. I don't know. I mean, a heart is a heart, right? But oh, this is gonna look so cool. Where's my frame? So the heart and the arrow. Oh yeah, bingo, we got it. All right, this I know what I'm going to do on this. So this banner here, let me zoom in. I'm going to use my gel pen to create faux stitching. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to glue this. I think I'm going to use some foam adhesive to glue this. Now let's see how that would fit on there. Oh, perfect. I'm just going to use foam adhesives. If you're at home, well, you are at home, but you at home can use extra heavy gel. To the bottom, I'm just going to add these 5 little decorations. For these, I'm going to use glossy accents. Okay, I feel there's something missing here on the flag. So I have these Tim Holtz Chit Chat stickers. They're from the seasonal collection. And I'm going to add the word love. Should I grunge this up? Yes. I should grunge it up with walnut stain. Okay. And I'm going to add this like that. Love today. Oh, see, that's just enough. Perfect. Now I still feel that this is unbalanced just because I have everything to the right here. It's quite heavy, so I think I'm gonna add chevrons here. They're a little bigger than I like them. Oh, but I can cut them. Huh. Would it look stupid if I were to cut these? Nope, it wouldn't. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to glue this. Well, this was certainly a fun project to put together. I really, really love it. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try. And I would encourage you to also come into the store and take a look at the sample. We have a lot of good sales going on until Sunday. Yes, Sunday is the last day of sales. So do come in and check those out. And as I've mentioned before, this is the last video of the year. I'm taking a short break. I'll be back on January the 6th. In the meantime, on behalf of all the staff at Scrapbook Central, I would like to wish you a very happy holidays. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you back in January.